This is gonna be post-Ignite nerfs, Ignite series. We're going to start with 2,784 gold. So anything above that, we're gonna be using for upgrading our gear, of course, and we're gonna go from there. You can replace Ice Shield with Knowledge or something else if you like it a lot. I still prefer to have Ice Shield in case I get into a fight and I have a chance to win. Spells, we are going to using Arcane Missile, Ignite, Zap, and Haste and Invisibility. Eventually I'm gonna swap Arcane Missile for Ice Ball, but I think for the sake of new players, you're probably better going like this. Because I'm not using many spells to kill and clear creatures. Since we're using the default gear, the first episode we're just gonna try to play as safe as possible. We'll get some gold out and buy a dagger and an orb. Similar to the last time, I'm gonna try to fill all the settings and buying of new items and cut them off, so you can see that finding items for cheap is not that hard, especially now post patch, because market is very cheap right now. It's much easier than ever to buy good gear, especially for dagger and orb, because anything that has strength and knowledge and will is ultra cheap. Like, let's say if you have a ring with 2 magical damage and 1 strength, you can easily buy that for 15, which is more than good enough. So if you're a new player and struggle, do not engage range units like this if you can. If you happen to do, you can use Arcane Shield to finish your cast, or you can stop it in advance. So as soon as he attacks, you can go, aim for the head. You can also use Zap because it recovers very fast, but it doesn't do much damage. In this case, let's show how to kill the Shaman with it. You can hit him once. If he starts doing this, it's a healing animation, you can go kill him. It's green, it's not purple. So Ignite stays for 15 seconds and can help you kill units much more efficient than spells, and you can save your spells for PvP. We got lucky with this chest being free. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the spellbook, I got very lucky of course, unless I have to PvP. So it's more equal to a normal game that you will have with the default gear. Something else you have to do if you're really broke or if you're very new, please make sure that you break all the stuff like this, because they give a lot of clarity potions. So that this is a common bug, I have to swap my items. Because they give a lot of potions and this bug is so annoying. I don't mean to cast Ignite, there's a bug in the game. Sometimes when you use right click to swap items real quick, like this, it starts casting your spell. It's a very old bug. So if you're looting items, don't use right click, just drag them to your weapon slot. Anyway. We're going to rest after we use another Ignite. We can see that we got favorable zone. We're gonna make sure that we are on the highest floor possible. So I'm gonna go right of here, I'll show you what I mean. There's a centipede ahead, which I showed how to kill last time. I'm not gonna do it, so I don't get like very expensive item and have a very good start, because I think some new players will have hard time killing it, and they won't be able to do it, so I'm gonna try to play it as simple as possible first. You can always change boots if you loot better ones in terms of speed or armor. In this case, you can see that mine have 5 move speed. It depends what you value more, move speed or armor and rating. In this case, I value armor, for example, so I'll put the ones with better armor. We got another spell book, which is insane. But as I said, like they increased the loot on this wipe, and it's very easy to gear up. So yeah. So I want to go second floor. So I'm gonna open this door and go up here to the left, and also there is a bench with very nice items over there. Make sure to always check. I know I'm gonna be fighting, so I'm gonna cast my Ignite. I'm gonna hit the goblin, go backwards. I'm not gonna be greedy, and as you can see, he dies with 2 or 3 hits even with Ignite. Same here, we're gonna look at the backside. When it goes right, we have to dodge, or we get hit. Do you see? So make sure that you're not swinging, otherwise you're gonna get hit. Similar to the last episode, I'm gonna do some small mistakes, so you don't feel like you're the only one doing them. So over here, do not be in a hurry to kill it as fast as possible. or rather try to play it good mechanic-wise to make sure you do not get hit. So let's see how fast we're gonna recover our spells. Now you can see the difference between... Okay, sorry, we're hitting someone. You can see the difference between Ignite and Magic Missile in terms of recovery speed. That's why Ignite is more efficient, and the more gear you have, the faster it is. So we hear someone behind us, which most likely is going to be a rogue, because rogues are the most popular class right now. Which is not a favorable matchup per se, especially if we don't run Dragon and Orb. Dagger and Orb. We have to be very careful on that front. I want to go upstairs as fast as possible. I don't want to be playing low stairs, like low grounds, excuse me. And my main goal is to stay alive. Usually I'll fight, but for the sake of this video, we'll try to stay alive. There is a few tips I'll show you now. Before opening any doors, make sure that you ignite them. So if you're in a fight, you have a chance of winning. So we know that someone is on this side, so we have to ignite up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to kill these units here, because we have such killing time. We also get the portal next to us. Let's do it for the sake of the video to probably open it and get out if someone opens the door. So you see what happens? What did I do? I did a mistake. Why? Because I'm a new player. If you hear someone coming, we're gonna get him. So again, what we do there is we always make sure that if we hear goblin sounds, we need to make sure that we're not getting attacked. In this case, we also did a mistake, which is not activating Arcane Shield while opening the portal, because if there is a rogue camping, we'll die to it. Alright, let's get out and see how much gold we made. So we looted about, we started with 84, so we looted 10 gold. Let's sell most of the stuff here. Nothing special, of course. So we get 53, so we have 63 now. You can also obviously get those items, sell them to the normal store. Get 22. So right now we have almost 100 gold. We have some other items we have looted we can sell, for example, to go there. But we also have a spell book. In this case, do I have enough space in my stash for the spell book? I do not. Okay, I guess in this case we can play one round with spellbook. Let's get like 2 potions. I'm gonna count them as 12 gold, and we're gonna be playing spellbook. Of course, we wanna showcase Ignite, but just in this case, let's run a spellbook as well. I guess it might help out to say the other side of the game as well. We're still gonna be using Ignite, or let's do something else. Let's check if we have a sword here. Okay, so we have also an orb. Okay, since Ignite sessions, let's give up on that. We're gonna sell the book. And we're gonna buy a normal orb for 9 gold. We can also buy the sword, but you're most likely never gonna get the green sword. So again, it's not very similar to what's supposed to happen to you. And we are going to be buying a Rondel Dagger. So we spent about, what, 25-30 gold. And we're gonna play like this for the next game. With the same goal, trying to stay alive and extract. And then we're gonna use straight shot to upgrade our gear and so on. So this is way more hardcore than the previous episode, because you start with 0 gold default gear and so on. Let's see where it's gonna take us.